eager to delve into the 1MDB scandal in Malaysia, a case that shattered public trust and exposed ethical failings. Billions meant for development projects in Malaysia allegedly vanished through the 1MDB fund. This was not just financial mismanagement. It was a betrayal of ethical principles. Weak leadership, a lack of transparency, and lax control fuels the scandal. The consequences: eroded public trust, a damaged reputation, and a weakened rule of law. Nevertheless, this is not just a story of loss. It is a call for reform. We will explore how Malaysia can rebuild trust and prevent such ethical lapses in the future.
Assalamualaikum. Hi class. I am MUHAMAD IZRUL ZAHIN. By this, I keep things running smoothly at UKM Hospital, working as administrator. But outside of work, I am always eager to learn and grow, which bring me to this wonderful ethics class. One's character is the result of one's behavior. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. I am RUSNIE SHAHEILA, supporting Content Quality Malaysia with administration tasks on daily basis. Also a chill yet experience-seeking person outside the working world.
My name is FAZAHIA binti SUPARMAN. I am from Kuala Lumpur. I'm working as a pension administration at Kumpulan Persaraan. Before we start, let me give you one of the best quote from Henry Kravis. If you don't have integrity in your life, you have nothing.
Assalamualaikum. Hi class, I'm MASTURINA binti JOHARI. I enjoy working as executive billing at Safeguard Secure Solutions Sdn Bhd. But as an employee and part-time student, it's a time to work a little harder, and hard work can change destinies. Great people have great values and great ethics. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is ATIQAH binti SHUIB. While serving in the Royal Malaysian Navy, I take pride in ensuring things run smoothly behind the scenes. However, my passion for learning and growth extends beyond my duties. That's why I'm incredibly excited to be here for this ethics class. As the saying goes, one's character is the sum of one's action. I believe this class will be instrumental in shaping us all into even better individuals. Good day class. Let's start by imagining a fund created to propel Malaysia's growth, turning into a global symbol of corruption, 1MDB. Initially established with bright promises, 1MDB became a black hole for billions. Public outrage erupted as details emerged about a web of transactions, shell companies, and suspected bribery. This scandal wasn't just about money, it shattered public trust. But how did it happen? Through the lens of ethics, we will examine the 1MDB saga, analyzing the ethical breaches that led to this massive mismanagement. Stay tuned as we explore the ethical theories at play, the impact on Malaysia, and the path towards rebuilding trust. We will begin investigation into the murky waters of the 1MDB scandal, a story of misused billions and shattered trust. 1MDB, a Malaysian investment fund, was intended for strategic development projects. However, it became embroiled in scandal due to suspicious financial dealings. Billions of dollars were allegedly funneled through a maze of complex transactions, involving overpriced ventures and shell companies. Exorbitant fees paid to intermediaries further raised concerns. Despite receiving large sums of money, 1MDB plunged into debt, casting doubt on its true purpose. The 1MDB scandal simmered for years. established in 2009 for economic development, concern arose by 2010. By 2014, misuse of allegations surfaced, and 2015, media exposed billions transferred to account linked to then Prime Minister Najib Razak. Public outrage and international investigations followed. Initially dismissed as political attacks, the 2018 government change led to new investigation and charges against Najib and others. Legal proceedings are ongoing. With some convictions secured, efforts continue to recover stolen funds and prevent future incidents. Najib Razak, Prime Minister from 2009 to 2018, became a central figure in the scandal investigation, suggested his involvement in dubious deals and personal gains, with large sum traced to accounts allegedly linked to him, despite his claims of innocence. Furthermore, the scandal extends beyond one person. Weak oversight, lacks accountability, and poor internal controls enable abuse, with potential conflicts of interest and personal gain influencing decisions. The 1MDB case exposed how individuals close to the government may have exploited the positions. Stricter disclosure rules and transparency in government spending are essential. Opaque dealings and secrecy facilitated exploitation, highlighting the need for Freedom of Information Acts. Political interference allegedly obstructed investigations, underscoring the importance of protecting the independence of investigative bodies and fostering transparency. So, that's how we make it a lesson in vigilance and unwavering commitment to doing what is right. I would gladly pass the stage to my members, Ms. Ina, to continue onwards. Thank you for your attention.
Great introduction, Ms. ATIQAH. Now, I will elaborate the ethical issues of 1MDB. 1MDB scandal shattered public faith in Malaysia due to serious ethical violation. Billions intended for development projects mysteriously disappear through questionable investment, hidden companies, and shroud of secrecy. This is not just a case of poor handling, but it was a deliberate act that deceived the public. The first ethical issue is bribery. It is like a cancer in a fair decision-making. 1MDB scandal alike involved in exorbitant fees paid for intermediaries. Inflated commissions will attempt to buy corporation and divert funds for personal gain. This undermines trust and creates an unfair playing field. Public officials must be swayed by merit, not bribe. Next is conflict of interest. When someone entrusted with making impartial decisions has a personal stake in the outcomes. In 1MDB, individuals with close ties to the government held position of influence. This raises concern about biased decision favoring those in power. We need a clear ethical guidelines and disclose requirement to prevent such conflicts. Other than that, this scandal highlights the importance of responsible financial management. Imaging funds intended for good being used for risky ventures with questionable return like inflated real estate projects. This exposed public funds to unnecessary risks. Additionally, lack of oversight allows such activities to flourish unchecked. Transparency is a key. Opaque financial dealing shrouded 1MDB in secrecy, making it difficult to track money flow. Citizens of Malaysia have a right to know how their money is used. Finally, 1MDB scandal is a stark reminder that misusing public funds for personal gain is a betrayal. Billions alike vanished through dubious transactions and extravagant spending. This crippled investment in crucial areas like education and healthcare. The most devastating consequence? Erosion of public trust. Citizens felt helpless and delusions. Rebuilding trust required unwavering commitment to transparency and ethical governance. After all, 1MDB scandal is a stark reminder. It highlights the crucial role of robust supervisions, clear ethical guidelines, and a system that holds people responsible. This emphasizes the importance of ethical leadership and open communication to guarantee public funds are used wisely for the public goods. Only through these measures can we avoid similar ethical failing and restore the public confidence. Probably that's all from me. Let us welcome Ms. RUSNIE for the impact of theories. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Ms. Ina, for sharing with us on the ethical issues. I will now continue the presentation with the theories. The 1MDB scandal exposed a complex web of ethical failings. Let us see how two major ethical theories judge these actions. This theory asks, did the decision made benefit most Malaysians? The answer is clearly no. Billions vanished, depriving the nation of crucial investment in education, healthcare, and infrastructure. This scandal hurt, not helping the greater good. Meanwhile, deontology focuses on following ethical obligations. Public officials misuse public funds for personal gain, violating their duty to serve the public good. The secrecy surrounding 1MDB disrespected citizens' right to know how their money are being used. Therefore, from both utilitarian and deontological perspective, the 1MDB scandals represent a significant ethical failure. It highlights the need of ethical leadership, strong governance, and a culture of accountability to rebuild public trust and ensure public resources are used effectively. Moving forward, the 1MDB scandal was not just about missing money. It shook Malaysia's core. Let's see how this impacted the nation. Billions vanished, crippling investment in infrastructure, education, and healthcare. Imagine roads not being built, schools are underfunded, leads to the backbone of the nation weakened. The scandal also scared away foreign investors, hindering job creation and economic growth. Other than that, citizens felt betrayed. Trust in the government plummeted, breeding anger and apathy. Social safety nets for the underprivileged might have suffered, widening the gap between the rich and poor. Malaysia's international image was tarnished, creating a national shame. And on the political side, public outrage has sparked a historic event. For the first time in decades, the ruling party was voted out. The scandal exposed deep division within the government, ultimately leading to its downfall. Malaysia's reputation as a stable economy was damaged, impacting its global standing. As a result, the 1MDB scandal served as a valuable lesson. It emphasized the need for leaders to act ethically and open communication with the public. Rebuilding a public trust is essential for Malaysia's true recovery. This will allow the country to overcome this challenge and reach its full potential. That is all from me. I will now pass to Mr. IZRUL to continue our research. Thank you.
Such a great insight. Well done, Miss Rus. Let me take it from here. Hello, my companion. Supposing 1MDB scandal undeniably shocked Malaysia, the nation rose to the challenge. This minute, let us explore how they responded and the obstacle they still face. First, MACC took center stage, collaborating with international partners to untangle a web of financial transactions. Former Prime Minister Najib Razak faced serious charges, highlighting the fights against impunity. These legal proceedings are complex and ongoing, but the verdict will be a crucial test for Malaysia's justice system. 1MDB fallout sparked critical reform. The Freedom of Information Act empowers citizens to access government information, fostering transparency. Tighter control are being put in place to avoid financial problems in the future. Furthermore, anti-corruption efforts are receiving a boost with increased resources and investigative powers. Reforming SOE also aims to prevent past mistakes. Even so, long-term success hinges on fostering a culture of integrity within public institutions led by ethical leaders and a vigilant citizenry. This scandal shattered public trust, hindering cooperation and progress. Rebuilding trust is a long road. The government must demonstrate a commitment to ethical leadership, transparency, and accountability. So, leaders acting with integrity, open decision-making processes, and a system holding violators responsible are all vital steps. What's more, it has damaged Malaysia's international image. To regain faith, it's time for the government to make a sharp turn in a new direction. Uphold the rule of law and a genuine commitment to fight corruption will not only improve the global standing but also attract foreign investment. After all, this case stands as a powerful lesson for the world. It demonstrates the destructive impact of unchecked corruption. Although Malaysia's journey to healing is difficult, their ongoing effort at reform provide a glimmer of hope. If Malaysia emphasize openness, ensure consequences for wrongdoing, and learn from the mistake, it can not only become a more resilient country, but also set example for the world in ethical governance. Okay, I think my time is up. We will proceed with Miss Faza for the finale. I cherish your time. Thank you.
Next, let me wrap up everything we have learned. 1MDB scandal is not just a missing money, it exposed a leadership crisis. Leaders who put a personal gain before a public good, shattering trust. This secrecy and a lack of oversight created a breeding for a corruption. But Malaysia is learning, the nation is growing. They are recognize the need of leaders who prioritize transparency. Ultimately, this scandal serves a powerful lesson to all. Ethical leadership and good governance are a bedrock of a strong nation. By this, Malaysia can emerge a stronger and create a better future. Next, we go to the recommendation. 1MDB scandal exposed vulnerabilities. To create a truly open and responsible society, Malaysia can act. Firstly, transparency is a key. Freedom of information of act empowers citizens to see how their tax money goes and spent. Open dialogue with the public allow everyone to be involved. Secondly, accountability is very crucial. Anti-corruption agencies need resources and independence. So, whistleblower can give a protection, empower those who speak up. Lastly, fair legal system ensures everyone is held responsible. By working together, Malaysia can rebuild trust among the nation. Secondly, it can hold a people accountable. And thirdly, can create a culture of integrity. This is how a brighter future is built, one ethical at a time. So, this journey is not a destination. Malaysia, with a courage and commitment from all, can build a brighter future. In summary, 1MDB scandal underscores the needs of robust governance and compliance measures to prevent this similar incident in the near future. In the end, this deep dive into a Malaysia global scandal has been an eye-opening to everyone. Once again, thank you very much Dr. Ahmad FAIZ and fellow classmates for guiding our team through this complex case study. It is a powerful reminder the importance of ethical leadership and good governance in a public administration. Thank you very much.